tea, right? Right. And everyone has that one friend that they spill all their tea to, right? Right. Well, this is my bitch. And sometimes, you know, I hear about things that I'm not supposed to tell. But everybody knows that once you tell one person, you're also telling their best friend, right? Right. And everyone's scared that it's all going to get out, right? Well, you don't want things getting out. Because you don't want to have to tell somebody and then have them tell somebody else and then have it just keep going and going and going and going, and then that's how everybody knows. But you know what? I have this one friend who has no other friends, so she can't tell anybody else because who the fuck else she gonna talk to? Here's the motherfucking tea. So, we all don't like fake friends, right? Right. Well, I have this one particular friend. Friend, I should say. So, you know, we always hang out. Like, we used to always hang out all the time. Like, all the time, I kid you not. It was like every single day, every single weekend, whenever we could, we would always hang out. And then I turned 16. I got a driver's license. I even got my own car. And, you know, I would drive us everywhere. And I mean everywhere. But honestly, after a while, I got sick and tired of being used. Because all the time she would ask, hey, can you drive me here? Hey, can you drive me here? Hey, can you drive me here? Can you drive me here? Can you drive me here? And I'm just like, ugh. She would literally ask if I could drive her to hang out with other people. Here's the motherfucking tea. Okay, so today I walk into a Starbucks. And I had just gotten in and sat down, and my friend Scout needed to use the bathroom, so that's why I was just sitting and waiting. Anyway, as I was waiting for Scout to come back, I see these 4 girls. And 2 of them are standing in line, and 2 of them are sitting on the couch. And I see all 4 of them make eye contact with each other, and I make eye contact with a couple of them. And at first I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe they just like my outfit. Who knows? I don't know why they were looking at me. But then I saw one of them point at me. Specifically, point at me. And to be honest, I thought I was going to get recognized, but I don't know. Because nobody came up to me, and nobody said hi. All I know is they were standing in a group staring at me, and I feel like they hated me because... So basically, the moral of the story is, if you see me, come say hi. Otherwise, I'm going to think that you hate me. Which I'm sure you already do. Here's the motherfucking tea. Okay, like, so I have this friend, right? And she has this ex-boyfriend. And, yeah, you know, they've been on and off for, like, a while or whatever. And, you know, they're still really good friends. And, of course, they, like, always miss each other. And, you know, it's always that on and off thing, you know? There's somebody watching me right now. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, so she finally gets to a point where she, like, confesses her true love and, like, all of her feelings and everything to him. And the response that she ends up getting... Okay, picture this. You're sent probably, like, a minute's worth of reading, and she gets not even a second worth of reading. She gets a smiley face. A smiley face. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, wow, my highlighter looks good. But, like, are you serious? A smiley face? A smiley face for all of, like, that true love and feeling and contentment for that? Like, no. Here's the motherfucking tea. So everybody has Snapchat, right? Well, I have Snapchat. And there's this one girl who has been mentioned in one of my previous videos. And she messages me on Snapchat. And she sends me a few tasteful pictures of herself. And asks, which one do you like better? And I reply, well, honestly, I think you look really pretty in all of them. But honestly, I don't, And this girl... She's like, well, I really just want to know which one you prefer. And I'm like, okay, I guess the second one, since there were 3. So she's like, okay, great, thank you. I thought so too. And I'm like, okay, then why the heck did you ask? And then this girl proceeds to put that photo on her story. But the best part is, she scribbles out half of her face and half of the rest of her, which I'm like... Here's the motherfucking tea. So I was talking to this guy for about a month or so, and this was about 2 or 3 years ago, I would say. and we finally had decided to go on a date. And on this date, we were supposed to go to the movies. So I get there, and about 15 minutes before the movie's supposed to start, I'm there by myself, just waiting. And I texted him, I'm like, hey, where are you? And he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I got really drunk and wasted with my friends. I can come meet you if you want. And my first thought is, oh, no, honey, no. And little old me, being the person I am, is really sad and depressed. So you know what? I go into the movie theater all by myself, grab me some popcorn, sit down, and watch the movie. And guess what? It was A Dog's Purpose. But of course, you know, my friend came later after I talked to her and told her the whole thing, and she came and joined me, and we had a lot of fun. So, moral of the story is, here's the motherfucking tea. So I have a job, right? And every so often I like to go out and get lunch for myself because I'm too lazy to get my own food. Anyway, so I always go into the Subway, and there's this guy who works there at the Subway. And every single time I go in, which I think is probably once a week or every other week, he always hits on me. All the time. And he always asks me the same question. What's your name? Where do you work? Where do you go to school? You know, all that. So I finally bring my coworker with me to lunch, and he hits on both of us. And you know, I'm like, yeah, put yourself out there. But he then asks for both of our Snapchats, and at this point, I'm like, okay. But before I can say anything, my coworker interjects and goes, no, sorry, I have a boyfriend. And so he turns over to me, and he's like, so how about you? And I'm like, well, could I just have a cookie? Oops. Here's the motherfucking tea. So I dated this guy, and by dated, I mean we were together, but we weren't. Anyway, so I did date this guy, and it was just me, him, and just a group of friends, and we would all hang out. It was really chill. It was fun. It was always a fun time. Anyway, so we dated for about a month or so, and I did decide to call it quits because there was stuff that happened, but at the end of it, I just wasn't really feeling it, so I decided to call it quits. So then he decides that he's interested in one of my friends, and they date for a few months, about 4 months or so. And at the end of it, when he broke up with her, aka he cheated on her, I found out from his friends that he actually dated her out of spite to get back at me. And my first thought was, are you kidding? And not only that, how we found out about it, disgusting. Also, this is a reusable straw. Please don't come at me.